Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a shiny Shadow Sharpedo in the Ultra League, Open Ultra League. Alright, one of the squishiest Pokemon, if not the squishiest Pokemon in the Ultra League. Now this thing does need a couple more power-ups, I'd say probably 3 more, but this is good enough. Sitting on a 15-15-10, I just had to power it up. I wanted to beat Giovanni, and now I'm stuck with this massive investment. So let's just go ahead and test it out and see what we have going on here to see how many battles we can win with this shiny Shadow Sharpedo team. So we are going to be pairing it up with Shadow Ampharos here. Then we're going to swap that out later for Shadow Muck, and then we're going to have Skeledirge alongside it the entire time. Now, when it comes to its moves, we are going to be rocking Bite for a while, and then we're going to switch over to Waterfall because there was a lot of situations in where I actually needed Waterfall, and I didn't have it. And there are going to be some cases where it does help me out, but I'm going to probably recommend you want to rock Bite. Alright, but I highly doubt there's anybody out there in the world who's actually using Sharpedo in the Ultra League. So, pretty special treat here, massive investment, and sacrificing a lot of losses to make this video. So if you can give this one a thumbs up, let's get it to 1,000. That'd be much appreciated. And let's see what we have going on here with this thing and see how many battles we can get away with. All right, so met with a Tapu Fini. This is a fantastic lead here for us, of course. And they are going to be swapping to catch the Trailblaze here. What did they just throw in? It was going to be a Giratina. An absolutely phenomenal catch, seeing that I could have hit them and done half their health with Brutal Swing, and they caught a not very effective move, and it also costed me more energy, bringing in the star of the show. And my gosh, all right, like, look, even sure, we did a whole hell of a lot of damage, absolutely, with that quick move Bite, but you can't take a hit even if you are resisting it. I mean, it's unbelievable. Get hit by a Hydro Cannon, by a not Shadow for Alligator, still going to do about 75% of my health. It's just very hard to use, all right? You're going to see that throughout this entire video here. But Skeledirge really does come in clutch, as well as Ampharos and the Muck to really protect it. But it does have its time to shine, a few battles here and there with this Sharpedo, but we'll see when that happens. All right, going for the Disarming Voice. And we're up against this Poliwrath here. Absolutely do need to look out for that Scold. So we are going to go ahead and shield this up. Hitting me with an Icy Wind, unfortunately wasting that shield, but better safe than sorry. Going for another Disarming Voice here. And they're going to be swapping, using a Surf. Hopefully we're going to be able to farm them down here. And yeah, that's a wrap. And I accidentally overtapped there, but that's okay. We're able to get to that Disarming Voice, which is going to KO that Poliwrath, and we take that win. Let's keep it moving here. What do we have for our next battle, folks? Shiny Shadow Sharpedo. When have you seen that in Ultra League? I don't think there's a video out there. Alright, so they're going to be swapping into Giratina. We're going to go ahead and bring in our good old trusty Sharpedo here. We're going to unfortunately let this Dragon Claw go, but they do have Shadow Claw. Since, you know, we do resist that, we can let that go. We will shield this up here because we want to do some more damage. Now, let's talk about the charge moves now, because we do have this Poison Fang here. And also Crunch, okay? There's no point in using Hydro Pump. You can't get to Hydro Pump. You just can't get to it with this. You're just way too damn squishy, even if you were non-Shadow. You only want to use that if you're raiding, I guess. I could use this to go up against things that are weak to Dark or Water, actually, in raids. Yes. Alright, anyways, we have the Ampharos out here up against the Empoleon, going for that Brutal... Oh, they swapped into a Trevenant. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Skeledirge here. Of course, the Shadow Ball is essentially going to one-shot us, so we do need to be careful. Shielding up the Shadow Ball correctly, which is absolutely amazing here, and building up to 2 Disarming Voices. Going to go ahead and throw that first one, getting that shield, and I'm just praying, come on, let this be a Seed Bomb. Nope, another Shadow Ball. Alright, so that is going to be another kind of pattern that you're going to be seeing throughout this video. I don't know if I can call it a pattern, but a reoccurring situation. We're taking a lot of losses, and I'm not going to leave up just the wins. Yeah, mostly, but we're going to look at a few losses too, because it's not, I mean, I'm using Shadow Sharpedo. Come on. Anyways, we have Muck out here, and it is going to be for the remainder of the video. Now, also, I already mentioned this, I think, but we are going to be going from Bite to Waterfall, and then sticking to Waterfall, so... Again, I definitely would go with Bite if you do decide to use this, but again, I don't think anybody out there in the world has really ever made a video on this, but I could be wrong. Somebody will tell me in the comments if I am. You always do. I appreciate that. Keeping me in check. Keeping me in check. And one more thing too, let's talk about something. We have a long video here about the Rapidash with Wild Charge. Apparently I was wrong and it can learn it in the main series games in a weird way or something. TMs? Was it TMs? But I looked everywhere and I didn't see it. So that's why I was just a little confused on that. Even for Sword and Shield, I didn't see it there. But okay, I guess I was wrong on that. All right. But anyway, Trevenant hitting me with a Seed Bomb here and bringing in Sharpedo to take the win. Let's go, Sharpedo. All right. Next game, what are we going to see here? A Pidgeot. Sounds good to me. You know, I really enjoy using my Shadow Muck. It has amazing IVs. It's Shadow, and it has pretty good coverage. The only poison that we're going to be rocking, of course, is Poison Jab, Thunder Punch, and then we do have Dark Pulse, but this works out perfectly, and the move pool is pretty good for coverage for a lot of the meta. Letting that move go, hitting me with a Feather Dance, lowering my attack by 2 stages. We're holding strong here. We can get hit by another one and still be perfectly fine. This thing is pretty defensive. Muck, yeah, no kidding. And they're going to be swapping, looks like, into an Annihilate here. Very good swap. That's perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Skeleturge, as the Sharpedo doesn't want anything to do with fighting. I mean, it doesn't want anything to do with no moves, let alone its weaknesses. I just said, you know what, the hell with it. I knew what I was getting into. I knew I was going to lose a bunch. And at this point, I've already expressed myself on how I do care about battling. I still do enjoy it. It's very manipulative. There's cheaters online that can see your team and stuff, but I don't want to complain and moan about that in every single video. So we're just going to bring you something a little fun here and not really take this too serious when it comes down to Go Battle League because of all those kind of complications that we do encounter, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're not going to talk about algorithm or cheating. We're just going to have a little fun and use a wacky old Sharpedo, okay? All right. Look at that. Woo-wee! Of course, it's, you know, we're weak to that, so of course they're going to one-shot us. All right, and looks like we take the win there. Hey, let's go. All right, Sharpedo, put into that work. Now, when you're super effective to something, it really is nice. Do you see how fast it tears and eats that Giratina apart? It's incredible. All right, but it's really bad when we get Waterfall, but at least you're going to be able to see the damage that it does up against fire types, or maybe even things that resist dark that we're still going to be able to do a lot of damage to. Just wanted to kind of mix it up. All right, so we're up against this Stunk Tank here. We'll go ahead and let this Crunch go. It's going to do a lot, pretty much KO us, but we survive because we snuck that Incinerate through right before they do that charge move, which is great. And we have energy, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Disarming Voice. Could have went for Shadow Ball here, unfortunately, but you know how it goes. Oh, Gengar, how you doing? Bite time. Shadow Gengar, oh my goodness, we just melted that son of a gun. Now, we do have Poison Fang here, so, I mean, super effective. Let's see if they, well, do they have any shields? Oh, yeah. Damn it, son of a gun, I wanted to see how much that would have done. It's just so hard to land a charge move with Bite. That's another thing. It farms so slow. Bite's energy generation is horrible, taking that win. And also, the Sharpedo just can't take a hit, so by the time you get there, you're dead. All right, next game, we're met with a Poliwrath. Good game here. We resist the counter while we are doing pretty good damage with our Poison Jab and super effective with the Thunder Punch. All right, so Scold, alrighty, no problem. And they're going to be swapping here and bringing in, what was that, a Gligar? Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Sharpedo now. This is where I started kind of thinking about having Waterfall, okay? You know, yeah, the first ground type I encountered, I'm like, my gosh, all these situations, I must need Waterfall. Even though it's like the situations and having Bite is like 7-fold better than having Waterfall. But it's all right. We'll see here. All right, so bringing in the Skeleturge, taking them out. They're bringing in that Poliwrath, farming a little bit more than I should have there. Maybe Disarming Voice, swapping into Muck. What do you have in the back? A Cresselia. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and go for the Dark Pulse here. Unfortunately, our Sharpedo is out for the count, so we're not going to be able to actually see that Bite damage up against Cresselia for now. That's all right. Bringing in the Skeleturge, and we're going to go ahead and go straight for the Shadow Ball. We don't really need to worry about baiting. It's not like it takes that much more energy. Plus, they let it go anyways, and we take that win, and we're looking good, and we're going to keep it moving here. Definitely don't recommend you lead Sharpedo. It just doesn't work like that. You can't. I mean, I guess if you encounter like a ghost or a dark type or pretty much ghosts, okay? Yeah. unless you're using water. All right, so this thing is pretty much the enemy of the team, unfortunately. Guzzlord. Everything is going to be resisted. Well, as far as the charge moves on the Muck, this charge move is obviously 4 times effective, but that's just one Pokemon, while the Sharpedo can't do crap. We're not getting to Poison Fang. There's no way we'll get taken out for then with the quick moves. So going for another Disarming Voice up against this Guzzlord here, enemy of the team. Double shielding. Oh man, they could see my team. They're cheating. I'm joking. I am joking, okay? I get it. Sometimes people just do things, okay? You can't. I don't blame every single bad situation on cheaters or algorithm. And anybody who has you think that I do that, I don't know what to tell you anymore. I really don't, okay? People used to hate on me for saying, oh, you're talking about Megas are gonna come to the game soon? Oh, Gigantamax is gonna, you're clickbaiting. And here we are, right? Anyways, up against the Skeleturge, no more shields on either end. Looks like they're gonna go for the all the way farm down. Sharpedo! That waterfall would have been enough. Son of a gun. I knew I was gonna lose this one here, but I'll stick it out. Whatever. Good game, good game. Still having fun losing too with it. Next one, met with a Shadow Dragonite. Sure, we'll take it. Look at that poison jab damage, and then Thunder Punch is going to be somewhat effective to it. So I'm sure we'll get a shield here. Great, sounds good. Now, since we do have Waterfall on our Sharpedo, Dragon resists both of the quick moves on the back end, so we got to be careful. Bringing in a Registeel, we're going to obviously bring in our Skeleturge here, and we can easily let these charge moves go, no problem at all. Zap Cannon's just, you know, will absorb it, while the quick move is literally doing no damage. It's quite literally almost recovering us here. So building up quite a little bit of an extra energy. I think we build up to like 100 here. Going for the Shadow Ball, taking them out, fantastic. And now we have all this energy ready to go. Let's see what they're going to be bringing into the fight here. And oh, Dragonite. Okay, Disarming Voice. They shield it up. We got something weak to fire in the back too. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of coffee really quick here. What's gonna happen? Down it goes. Now, yeah, I'm gonna shield this up. I think they use both shields too. Okay. Oh my goodness, Typhlosion. Oh, yep, there we go. Hey, Sharpedo, you did it, buddy. See how much faster you get to your charge moves with the Waterfall? I think that's another reason why I kind of wanted to shake it up and switch it up. I wanted to actually start throwing the damn charge moves here. All right, next game we're met with a Poliwrath. Good stuff on that last one. Sharpedo taking that win. All right, so up against this Poliwrath here. This is, we've seen this already. We already know what's up. We can let this Scold go as we do resist the counters. Oh, it's just an icy win, no problem. Okay, guaranteed dropping my attack. Going for another Thunder Punch here. Highly doubt we'll get 2 shields. Yeah, there's really no need. Another icy win won't be enough, so we'll go ahead and let it go. Oh yeah, fantastic. Look at Muck just holding it down over here, getting to the Thunder Punch just in the nick of time. If they use their last shield here, by all means, be my guest. Oh, hell yeah. Bringing in Skeleturge, and I think we're going to shield this. Oh, letting it go. Oh, calling the icy win. My gosh. All right, our attack is down, so we have to consider that. All right, bringing in Greedent. Ooh, I don't know about this, so hitting me with a crunch, I would assume they're going to throw that. We're going to go ahead and shield that. Now, you have to remember we're down on our attack. All right, we swap back in. Are we going with Bite again? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. So I figured that was going to happen. Yeah, we switched back, bringing in a Tentacruel, and we did so much damage. We got to the crunch. We basically annihilated that Tentacruel. But we're still in a little bit of a situation here. We need to get to 2 Disarming Voices, which I don't think is an issue. I don't think we can do that. This is not going to be enough. We're going to need 1 more quick move to take them out here. Oh, and we snuck it through. All we have to do is shield, and that's a wrap. I can quite literally put my phone down, and I don't need to do anything else, and we take that win. All right, all right. So we are back to Bite on the Sharpedo. Thank goodness. Definitely want to rock that. All righty. And we're met with a Pidgeot, so we're leading with Skeleturge now, switching it up a little bit here. And we do have that Muck in the back. Kind of wanted to mess with the, I know we weren't going to talk about it, but it's good to switch up your team once in a while so you can potentially see different leads because of the algorithm that is very present. Going straight for this Shadow Ball here, and it is going to be a Registeel, farming me down with a couple of quick moves. And we're going to go with the Sharpedo. Back to the Waterfall. What the hell is going on here? Crunch to Waterfall. Oh, golly. I thought I was smarter than that now. All right, so we do have a Venusaur Shadow. better respect that. Better respect that Shadow Venusaur. Going for the Thunder Punch, getting a shield, exactly what we wanted to do here. Even though we resist all the moves, we still do need to be a little bit careful. All right. And this is looking pretty good here. So since we do have 2 shields, what we're going to want to do is actually put in all of our hope in Sharpedo. Immediately going for the Poison Fang here, which will KO. And then we are going to... Oh, come on! Why'd you back out? I'm using Shadow Sharpedo. The weakest, squishiest thing in the damn Ultra League. Oh, come on, man. At least give me that. At least let me farm you down and enjoy the fruits of my labor here. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, if I saw somebody using an XL Munchlax that were beating my ass, I would stand and watch the beating in full HD. Okay, it's all good. All right, I get it. Yeah, I was starting to see quite a few people that were like rage quitting because they were getting beat down by Shadow Sharpedo's team. All right, so Muck, what you got going on here, buddy? Throwing a Thunder Punch up against a Dragonite. Okay, Shadow Dragonite coming back for action. That's not good, okay? That's not good. We are 1-to-1 shield here. Bringing in Sharpedo. All right, I think, yeah, I just kind of wanted them to use that energy, and I had to put all my hope into Skeletor at this point. So we're just going to have to sacrifice the Sharpedo because there's only so much this damn thing can do. Okay, up against a water and a dragon with waterfall. Ain't happening. It's all about Skeledirge. So what we can do here is try to build up to 2 disarming voices. I actually think we get there. There it is. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and see if we're going to be able to throw both of them, though. There's 1 and 2. We take the win. Sacrificing Sharpedo worked. Let's get it. Fantastic, folks. Having a great day. Having a good afternoon. Okay, let's actually, this has been a couple of days coming here. I just now started to get around to editing it. 2 hours worth of content and condensed into 25 minutes. Okay, of course I cut out a bunch of battles, but Tentacool. All right, bring it in, Muck. We only have to look out for water, as we do, of course, resist the poison. All right, going for the Thunder Punch, doing a whole heck of a lot of damage there. I'm expecting a Scold here. Yeah, exactly. But we do resist that quick move, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. Going for a Thunder Punch already. Right out the gate. And they're going to be shielding it up. We'll let this go here. Hitting me with another Scold. It's no problem. That's no problem. I think we bring in the Skeledirge, but they immediately swap back into that Poliwrath. Still holding on to 2 shields here. Gonna let that Scold go. Here's the thing. Don't know why I'm trying to save both shields for Sharpedo when the thing can't even take quick move damage, which is just insane to me because I don't know what I was trying to pull. Oh, now I see. Oh my goodness. Oh, hell yes. Skeledirge, and we have Waterfall. If we had Bite, that would work too. So farming them down, they bring in Tentacool, getting farmed down by Waterfall. They back out. Come on, man. Let me just finish you off. I'm using Sharpedo. What's with you guys? Jesus Christ. All right, next game. We're met with this is a horrible matchup for us. Alolan Muck. Of course, you're going to want to go for the Disarming Voice, seeing that they are going to be part Dark. And that's just the way you're going to play that out there, as Shadow Ball is massively resisted. All right. Dark Pulse. Okay. And get... Oh, so close, so close, so close. Yeah, we'll let this go. Acid Spray? Hey, we called it. Let's go. Freaking beautiful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Sharpedo, Waterfall them up here. I think I call an Acid Spray again. We're going to let that go. Oh, yeah. No problem. If they hit me with a Dark Pulse, that would have still done over half. Okay, just know that. Oh, they have a freaking Sylveon. Of course they do. We swap into the Muck, and they bring in their Ampharos. I don't think I pull this one off here, but we'll see how close it is going to be, as we do struggle with the squishy Sharpedo here, alongside good old trusty Muckalito. All right, this thing has had it. Well, my first Muck, I called it Muckalito. I don't know why. It's just weird. And then that was my first one. I eventually transferred that. It was the one I caught back in 2016. Got this really good Shadow, and I just gave it the name on deleted the other one. Changing history over here. All right, this is close. Really close. Unfortunately, can I get it off with the Surf? Can I get the Surf off? Or the Waterfall? Oh, no. I had Poison Fang. Oh, man. Did you see that? This game is such bull. This game is such bull crap. I should have been able to hit that. Come on. Alrighty, so back into this commentary. I'm stopping the commentary once in a while here to talk, coordinating with my brother and my mom because my brother's coming into town with his daughter. And yeah, I'm just getting everything ready. Should be an absolute blast. So we had a Galvantula lead. They swap into their Jellicent here. Let's see what's going on. Gonna go for the Dark Pulse. Do they want to double shield their Jellicent here? And they do. Of course they do. Of course, of course. And of course I don't have Bite. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I swapped it again, hopefully. Oh, they swap back, bringing in an Umbreon. Well, I guess I do want Surf now. Or should I say Waterfall. All right, Sharpedo, do your stuff, bud. Now, watch how much Last Resort does. They can go Dark Pulse. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see? Give this video a thumbs up, please, for my struggle. Oh, we brought the defense down, helping us take them out almost. I mean, okay. Okay. No problem. I mean, Sharpedo just about took out the Umbreon. Not bad at all. But unfortunately, they do have energy here, which is going to do a lot. So we have to use our last shield. So not quite doing its job like it needs to do it. But we'll make do. We let that go. Well, we don't have a choice. Going for the Disarming Voice. They have no more shields either. We get to the Shadow Ball. They did lower our attack. But this is a wrap. Let's get it. Almost. Oh, wait. It's not over yet. All right, bringing in the Muck, going for the Thunder Punch. Now it is going to be a wrap. Got a couple more battles for you here, folks, before we wrap this up. And I'm going to go run some errands. All right, we have another Poliwrath lead. Something that has been popping up all over the place ever since its Community Day, when it did receive Counter, making it amazing. But here's the thing. Uh-oh. Counter's gonna get nerfed next season. All that Stardust we wasted, people were wasting. Now it's not gonna make it irrelevant because Counter's getting nerfed a little bit, energy generation wise. We don't know what the numbers are yet, so we can't really determine whether or not it's complete garbage. If they bring it down by like 1 point, yeah, that's not gonna be great, but it's still Counter. Wait, was it damage or energy? Shh, I forgot, but we'll see soon enough on how much they're going to reduce it. Again, Force Palm is the new Counter. So essentially they were both the same move. Pretty much. Counter and Force Palm, pretty much. So now I think they're going to make Force Palm a more useful move than Counter. Or make it just, you know, separate the two from each other. Yeah, I think they just felt like it's time for Counter to take a step down. You know, you've been in office a little too long, you know. Take a step down. Gonna let somebody else back in there now. All right. What's going on? Oh, Sharpedo up against Cresselia. So this is not just an easy matchup. So we still have to look out for Grass Knot. They're shieldless. Crunch. Oh, this is the last one, I think. Oh, no, we got one more. How much is this gonna do? Finally, we get to see some action. Sharpedo! Let's go! There we go. Now we're getting heated up here. All right, next game met with a Gardevoir. They're going to be swapping. Oh, hell yeah. Typhlosion. Oh, man. These waterfalls are eating it alive. And if they bring back that Gardevoir, guess what? We have a Poison Fang. Super effective. Oh, Greninja. Okay, this works too. Shielding up the Poison Fang, dropping the stats. Let's go. Doing a lot of damage with that quick move waterfall. We're going to let this go. Hydro Cannon. So we resist everything on the Greninja, but it's still going to do a ton, as we already have observed, right? So bringing in the Muck. This is looking pretty good here. We're going to be able to still pull this one off. Getting to the Thunder Punch. I'm pretty happy with the results of the Sharpedo. I know it's not the best. It was still fun to use. What the hell? If I don't bring it to you, who is? All right, so make sure you give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. Thought I screwed up here. But I realized, oh, it's triple axle. I'll let that go. No problem. And now we'll just go ahead and hit a double Disarming Voice and take the win here. Folks, if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.